Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make the protein smoothie that I make on a daily basis to try to build muscle. I've got all my ingredients listed out here, and I will also list these ingredients in the description below. But I'm also just going to walk through each ingredient one by one. I have a Ninja bullet that I will use to blend the ingredients, but let's go ahead and get started. So I start every smoothie with a full banana. And what I like to do, obviously, peel from the bottom, get the least amount of these streaks possible, and then I like to break the banana into chunks. It seems to help with the blending process. So, I don't know, 6 or 7 pieces, and try to distribute them evenly throughout the smoothie. I then like to add a handful-ish of chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet, but you can use dark chocolate, milk chocolate, whichever you prefer. The semi-sweet just seems to cut down a little bit on the sweetness. So I'll go chocolate chips next. And then from there, I will go with the protein powder, and I'm using Optimum Nutrition's vanilla ice cream flavor. You can also use the chocolate flavor, the strawberry flavor. I've tried all three, they're all pretty good. But at the end of the day, I like the vanilla. It keeps things based in a way. So I'll just take a scoop of this. And I like to put the protein powder in now because water will be added. And if you put the protein powder in most close to the water, some of the powder will pop up and kind of make a mess. So I've got about a scoop here. Just plop that in. And then I like to go with Greek yogurt. This is plain. I like the plain flavor. I found that if you use a vanilla or another flavor, it seems to mix up the true flavor of what the smoothie tastes like. So it's just easy for me to stick to plain. So what I do is I take a spoon and I get 3 healthy scoops like that. So there's 1, and here's 2, and 3. And I like to go yogurt before peanut butter. I've recently added peanut butter within the last week, and it's a game changer. There's a thickness and a richness to the rest of the smoothie that the smoothie didn't have before. That the peanut butter just adds and makes it that much better and more enjoyable to consume on a daily basis. There's not much left in this jar, so I'm going to do the best that I can to scrounge up a tablespoon, which is pretty much what I want. So bear with me here as I make sure I get every ounce of this jar. And that's probably going to be good enough. It's not quite a tablespoon, but when you do this every day, you're really thinking about how much you consume over 168 hours, not just in 1 cup. So that'll be enough for this smoothie. The next smoothie, obviously, I'll hopefully have a new jar, and we'll have more. To top this off, I've got about 2/3 of a cup of water, and I'll pour this in slowly because if you go too fast, again, that protein powder might pop up. We'll let that sink down. You can kind of see a bubble. I'm spilling out the back as well. We'll wait for this. Come on. There we go. Maybe more water. We'll put more pressure on the water to drop. Okay, and I also have this bag of frozen fruit here. This is a 3-pound bag from Kroger, but you can go to any local grocer. This is the triple berry blend, so it has blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. You can get different assortments of fruits, or you can stick to one fruit. I like the triple berry blend, 1 for the flavor and 2 for the consistency of the pieces. There are some blends that have pineapple, strawberry, and blueberries, and the pineapples and the strawberries are a different size from the blueberries, so you'll tend to end up, by the time you get to the end of the bag, will be all blueberries and no strawberries or any of the bigger chunks. So before I do the fruit, I like to mix what I've already put in. And what I found is with the smooth consistency, the frozen fruit will break up that much better towards the end. So we're just going to give this about 10 seconds. It's going to be loud, so bear with me. And with the chocolate chips, I like to pulse this to make sure the solid chunks get to the bottom and hit the blades. And okay, so you have this, and really, you could stop here and have this smoothie, and it would be amazing. But I will say this is warm, at least warmer than what you would have with frozen fruit. So you want to make sure, at least with this Ninja Bullet, not to go past the max fill line. So I'm actually going to take some of this to leave room for some fruit. I probably did a little too much. Man, that's already so good, and you can taste the richness of the peanut butter. But I'm going to take the fruit here and just top this off. You can fill up this Ninja Bullet too full, and it will overflow, and you just have a mess. And I've made messes before, and it's not fun to clean up. So we're going to add probably a cup worth of the frozen fruit. That's probably good there. That should top it off. And then we'll just come back and hit the Ninja Bullet again. Again, I'm going to do some pulses. Here comes some noise. And that's it. We have our smoothie for the day. Obviously, you can mix and match any of these ingredients. You can go with more tropical fruits, depending upon the season, really any day of the year. It's up to you. You can swap out chocolate chips for something else. You can add cinnamon, you can add nutmeg, you can throw in spinach. You can take out the peanut butter. You can do no protein powder, and this would still be really good. But just to give a trial run here, we'll give it a go. Not that I haven't had this every day for months on end. Yeah, you're going to want to make this. So thank you guys for watching. If you've made it this far, please like and subscribe. Leave any comments. Again, I'll have all of these ingredients in the description. And you guys have a great rest of your day.